Ever wondered why structured training is crucial to achieving your fitness goals? Let's start by acknowledging that every fitness journey is unique, but there's one common factor that can make or break your progress: a well-structured training model. Now you might ask, what is a training model? It's simply a blueprint, a roadmap that guides you through your fitness journey, ensuring you hit the right targets at the right time. And one of the most effective models out there is the OPT, or Optimum Performance Training Model. This model isn't just any random set of exercises, it's a scientifically backed approach developed by the National Academy of Sports Medicine, a renowned authority in the field of sports medicine and fitness. So, if you've been looking for a reliable way to improve your fitness, whether you're an athlete or just someone trying to stay fit, you're in the right place. So, join us as we delve into the OPT model, where we'll explore each phase and its rationale. Starting off, the first phase of the OPT model is stabilization endurance training. Now, what does that mean? Well, this phase is aimed at improving muscular endurance, enhancing joint stability, and increasing flexibility. Let's break it down. Improving muscular endurance means increasing your muscles' ability to perform continuous work over a prolonged period. This is vital for athletes who need to sustain their performance levels throughout a game or event. But it's equally important for everyday folks who want to stay active and energetic in their daily routines. Next, enhancing joint stability. This is all about strengthening the muscles around your joints to reduce the risk of injury. Whether you're a runner pounding the pavement or you're just carrying groceries up the stairs, joint stability is key to moving safely and efficiently. And then, increasing flexibility. A flexible body is a resilient body. It's about more than just being able to touch your toes. It's about maintaining a range of motion in your joints that allows you to move freely and easily. This is crucial for everyone, from elite athletes to casual gym goers to seniors wanting to maintain their independence. But perhaps most importantly, this phase lays the foundation for the more rigorous phases that follow. It's like building a house. You wouldn't start with the roof, right? You start with a strong, stable base. And that's exactly what stabilization endurance training is all about. This phase is all about building a strong base that will support future progress. Moving on to the second phase, we have strength endurance training. This stage is a fascinating blend of the initial stabilization endurance phase and a gradual increase in overall strength. It's like adding more layers to your fitness cake, building on the solid foundation we've set in the stabilization endurance phase. So, what's the magic behind strength endurance training? Well, it's about maintaining that hard-earned stabilization endurance while pushing your strength boundaries. You see, it's not just about lifting heavier or doing more reps. It's about doing so while keeping your body stable and your movements controlled. This balance ensures you're not just strong, but also resilient and less prone to injuries. Now let's talk about why this balance between endurance and strength is so vital for your fitness journey. Imagine you're a runner. Sure, you can run long distances, but what happens when you encounter a steep hill or need to sprint? That's when your strength endurance comes into play, allowing you to power through those challenging moments without sacrificing your stability or form. Or let's say you're into weightlifting. The capacity to lift heavy is great, but what about maintaining that strength over time? Once again, strength endurance is the key, enabling you to perform at your best for longer periods. In essence, strength endurance training is like the middle child of the OPT model, bridging the gap between endurance and strength. It's about building a body that's not only strong but also capable of sustaining that strength over time. This phase is where your endurance meets your strength, creating a powerful combination. Next up is the hypertrophy training phase. This phase is where things start to get really exciting, especially for those of you who are all about building muscle mass. The primary goal of hypertrophy training, as the name suggests, is to increase muscle size. It does this by focusing on exercises that cause muscle cells to grow, or hypertrophy as it's technically known. This phase of training is often a favorite among bodybuilders and fitness enthusiasts alike, as it's where you can really start to see a noticeable difference in your physique. You'll be pushing your muscles to their limits, breaking them down so they can build back up bigger and stronger. It's important to remember, though, that proper nutrition and rest are also crucial during this phase to support muscle growth and recovery. In this phase, you'll start to see some real muscle gains. Now let's talk about the fourth phase, maximal strength training. This phase is not about simply lifting heavy weights. It's about strategically increasing the load placed on your muscles to develop the highest level of strength possible. It's a process that requires patience, discipline, and a deep understanding of your body's capabilities. Imagine a sprinter who's been training for months, gradually increasing speed and distance. Now it's time to test the limits to see just how fast and how far those muscles can go. That's what maximal strength training is all about. It's about reaching the peak of your performance, and it's a critical part of the fitness journey. When done correctly, this phase can result in significant strength gains. It can enhance your athletic performance, improve your body's ability to withstand stress, and even boost your metabolic rate. It's a phase that can benefit anyone, from a professional athlete to someone just looking to improve their overall fitness level. But remember, this phase is not about ego or showing off. It's about challenging yourself, pushing your limits, and discovering your maximum potential. It's about setting realistic goals and then working hard to achieve them. And most importantly, it's about doing all of this safely, under the guidance of a trained professional. This phase is all about pushing your limits and reaching your maximum potential. Finally, we reach the power training phase. This is where the magic truly happens, where speed and strength intertwine to create power. A feat that's not just about brute force or raw speed, but a harmonious blend of both. Power training is all about fusing the swiftness of the stabilization phase with the force from the strength phases. Think of it as a symphony where each note, each beat, contributes to a powerful crescendo. It's a dance between speed and strength, a dance that can elevate your performance to new heights. Now you might wonder, why is power so important? Well, whether you're an athlete who's always pushing the boundaries or someone who simply loves to stay fit, the ability to generate force quickly is crucial. Picture this: a football player making a decisive tackle, a runner sprinting towards the finish line, a weightlifter hoisting a heavy barbell. These are all instances where power comes into play. But power isn't just for athletes. Everyday activities like moving furniture, lifting heavy grocery bags, or even playful wrestling with your kids require some degree of power. And this is where the power training phase comes in handy. It equips you with the ability to execute these tasks more efficiently and with less risk of injury. So as we journey through the power training phase, you'll see the culmination of all your hard work, your dedication, and your discipline. This phase enables you to unleash the power you've been building throughout the whole process. Now that we've broken down each phase, let's summarize the OPT model. The OPT model, or the Optimum Performance Training Model, is a comprehensive and systematic approach to training, designed by the National Academy of Sports Medicine. It serves as a roadmap, guiding individuals on their fitness journey, whether you're an athlete looking to enhance performance, or just someone aiming to improve overall fitness. This model is unique in its structure, integrating different types of training into one seamless program. It begins with stabilization endurance training, laying a solid foundation by improving muscular endurance, increasing core strength, and enhancing flexibility. This phase is crucial, as it prepares the body for the more rigorous training to come, reducing the risk of injury. Next, we move on to strength endurance training, where the focus shifts to increasing the ability of the muscles to produce force for extended periods. This phase helps improve the body's efficiency in performing functional movements, promoting overall strength and endurance. The hypertrophy training phase is designed to increase muscle size, fueling the body's metabolic functions and enhancing physical appearance. It's a phase that's particularly appealing to bodybuilders and fitness enthusiasts who aim for muscle growth. Maximal strength training, the fourth phase, aims to maximize the body's strength capabilities. It's all about lifting heavier weights to increase overall power and muscle mass. It's a challenging phase, but one that yields significant results. Then we have power training, where the focus is on enhancing the body's ability to exert maximum force in the shortest possible time. This phase is particularly beneficial for athletes who require explosive strength in their respective sports. Finally, we have maximal power training, pushing the body to its limits to achieve the highest level of power and performance. This phase is the pinnacle of the OPT model, bringing together all the elements of the previous phases. Remember, the OPT model is not just a training program, it's a roadmap to achieving your ultimate fitness goals. So whether you're aiming to run faster, lift heavier, jump higher, or simply lead a healthier life, the OPT model is your guide to making it happen.